Well, Black and White Network, we got some big news, some bombshell news to talk about, guys. Now, yesterday, I told you that, and this isn't really just coming from me, RFK's own running mate even said this, that they were actually weighing in on dropping out of the race and endorsing President Trump. RFK, a lifelong Democrat who was actually really pushed out by the Democratic Party, running as an independent, and now he's going to drop out and help get Trump elected. Now, I do believe that RFK Jr. will have a place in a Trump administration, especially if he actually comes out and endorses President Trump. Now, he could do a great job at actually cleaning out the deep state. I believe he can really get things done. Even RFK Jr. now actually just put out that he's actually planning to address the nation on Friday. So day after tomorrow, folks. And I do believe like the last day of the DNC is actually tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess he's going to let the DNC have their little bit of limelight. And then the big news is going to drop that he is dropping out and endorsing President Trump. Let's get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member, live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you're watching on Rumble, click the join button to get access to the same thing. And everyone can also support us by becoming a member on blackandwhitenetwork.com or supporting us on Locals, both for just $5 per month. Check the links in the description. So here we go. Right here on X, guys. RFK Jr. puts out, I am going to address the nation this Friday. Kennedy to address the nation Friday, August 23rd, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. The address will be live streamed on all social channels. So I know he's actually on Rumble. I'm pretty sure he's going to do it on YouTube, also on X. He's going to announce that he's dropping out and the Trump endorsement is coming. And RFK is polling at somewhere around 5% or so, probably a little bit less. And if he actually goes out there and tells his supporters to back Trump, that will be huge. The Kamala Harris campaign won't be able to survive this, I believe. Now, RFK Jr. represents old school Democrats, okay? Kennedy Democrats. But even he knows, man, that the Democrats don't believe in democracy anymore. Folks, they're actually running on communism. Communism. I actually saw an article, guys, where I think it was on Yahoo or something, where they actually said that JFK's grandson was coming out and endorsing Kamala Harris, talking about how she represents what Kennedy stood for. And I was like, wait a minute, hold on. JFK was actually anti-communism. Kamala Harris is running on communism. JFK would not endorse Kamala Harris. Some of the comments here. Jenna Ellis says, I hope you're bowing out and endorsing Trump against the Kamala regime that wants to destroy America. You'll be a hero. Marjorie Taylor Greene parody account here says RFK Jr. is going to drop out and endorse Donald J. Trump. Let's go. And I do believe that's the case. I really do. Even over here on the post-millennial, they're hearing the word that RFK Jr. is dropping out a presidential race by Friday, endorse Trump. So that is news that's actually coming out. Even I actually saw NBC, I think it was NBC News, coming out and roughly saying the same thing. Now, RFK and President Trump, they don't agree on everything. Of course not. They have different ideologies. But when it comes to the deep state, they're on board with it, man. They're on board with destroying the deep state. And President Trump and RFK actually talked on the phone after the assassination attempt. I believe they've actually known each other for a while. So, but really, guys, RFK really wants to destroy the Democrats, man. And I don't think he's ever going back to the Democratic Party. I truly believe that he actually wants to start a viable third party. And I do believe that a lot of people do want a third party. That probably should be like 5, 6 parties, to tell you the truth. But the two-party system, man, I don't believe it's actually worked that well. And now it's really so divided, man, that you actually have the Democrats pushing pure communism at this point. And the mainstream media, for the most part, is backing the Democrats. I mean, election interference like crazy, guys. And of course, you have your establishment Republicans that really don't do much versus MAGA, who is all about America first. And I'm MAGA. I'm all about America first. So this is going to be some big news dropping on Friday. It says here, independent presidential candidate RFK Jr. is reportedly planning to exit the presidential race by the end of the week. Sources familiar with the decision told ABC News. The news comes as Kennedy is scheduled to host an event in Phoenix on Friday afternoon to address, quote, the current historical moment and its path forward, where he may announce the end of his campaign. Sources speaking to the outlet also said that Kennedy plans to endorse former President Donald Trump. Kennedy, however, told ABC directly that, quote, I will not confirm or deny that. So, folks, when he actually says that, when he says, I'm not going to confirm or deny that, that means that Friday, yeah, he's endorsing Trump. It seems to be a done deal at this point. RFK, this is pretty much, I don't want to call it a unity ticket per se, considering, he's not really running for office with Trump. But in a way, it's kind of like a unity ticket in a way. I mean, RFK Jr. still is a Democrat, man. He's a Kennedy Democrat. He's already said that. But he's going to join forces with President Trump to actually save our nation and stop the destruction that the Democrats actually have us on. Democrats are going full-blown communist votes. They actually have a candidate that never got a vote. Think about that. The people had no say. And they're forcing you to accept Kamala Harris. That's not very, very democratic, right? It's just not. So Friday, man, is going to be a huge day, man. Huge day. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.